So to start us off, we have a performer from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. You can follow them on Instagram at mxjulianaheng. Please welcome Juliana Heng.
Woo!
Woo!
Hello. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Kelsey. Hi, everyone. I'm Juliana from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Anyone been to Kuala Lumpur before?
No.
No.
Great. You did not miss much. We are just the Asian version of Detroit. For those who aren't laughing, they are from Detroit. Malaysia is a beautiful place. We have good food, good weather, and bad pilots.
Oh.
I identify as gender fluid non-binary, which means sometimes I feel like a woman, sometimes I feel like a martini. My preferred pronouns are they, them, but in Malaysia, it's called grammatical error. I used to be religious. I went to church, and unfortunately, I do sense some form of hypocrisy. So I decided to stop. But leaving church is not easy. It is like leaving a clingy lover. We miss you. Please come back. And actually, the moment I left church, I received 200 messages from the same person after I left for 2 hours. And finally, I said, okay, sure, I will come back. Can I bring my girlfriend? And they never called me back again.
Oh.
I have autism. Autism happens when one part of the brain grows faster than others. For me, it's my forehead. Well, less of a forehead, more of a 5 head. When I was 5 years old, I have not started speaking. My mom brought me to see a doctor. The doctor said, Mrs. Heng, your daughter is like a proton car. The power window to her brain does not work. If you are wondering what a proton car is, it is Malaysia's national car that we are still learning to be proud of. It's been 30 years. The power window still doesn't work. We purposely made it that way so that Singaporeans won't claim it. By the way, this joke kills in Singapore. Because of my power window problem, I'm a bit slow. When you all listen to jokes, you will laugh immediately. I will laugh a bit later. Tomorrow. For those who aren't laughing right now, don't worry. You are just like me. This reminds me of your president, Donald Trump. Every time a Daily News reporter asked him a question, he only tweeted back a reply at 3 a.m. By the way, this twerp is still saying that the COVID-19 is the Chinese bad flu. I may be Chinese, but don't worry. You won't get the COVID-19 from me through Facebook Live. But because I'm autistic, you might get it later. Speaking about laughter, according to laughteronlineuniversity.com, there are 15 types of laughter ranging from the softest to the loudest. As an autistic, I can only pick up 3 types of laughter. The first one goes like this. Ha 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 ha. That's the real laughter. The second one goes like this. It's the polite laughter, which means you suck. And I pity you. And the third type of laughter goes like this. It's the laughter of Singaporeans. No Singaporeans are injured in the making of this joke. We hope. I'm 30 years old this year and still single. There's no joke in this. I just want to tell you I'm still available. Dating is hard for someone like me because I cannot read emotions, social cues, and flirting signals. Sometimes I don't even know when someone wants to kiss me until I feel their tongue. My love life has been a mess. I've been on 6 first dates this year, and all of them ended the same way. They tried to sell me something.
Oh.
Insurance, travel membership, and a human liver.
What?
I bought the liver. You will never know when you need one. I've decided to use an autistic dating app. Many of the people there looks very strange and bizarre. And all I need to do is to swipe up on someone I like. Yes, it's called Pokemon Go. As someone who is literal, I find dating app names very complicated. For example, Tinder. I thought there is an app for smokers to look for their lighters. Grindr, I thought there is an app for guys to look for their power tools. And Coffee Meets Bagel, I actually thought that is a new food delivery app. When the guy comes, he has no food. He is the bagel. We don't have such problems in the autistic dating world. We have an autistic dating site. It has a brilliant name. It's called autisticdating.com. Because we don't fuck around when we want to fuck around. I tried dated someone on the spectrum. It didn't work out. Do you know what happens when 2 autistic people comes together? Nothing. It's just like putting 2 pandas together. We think the same. We act the same. We play Pokemon Go separately. Clearly, we are the experts of social distancing. We have been practicing this practice long before it becomes a government order. I've decided to date someone neurotypical because that way, I always get to be special. People can be unkind at times. I once had a boss who told me, Juliana, you don't look autistic.
Oh.
And I told him, what a coincidence. You don't look like a boss.
Oh.
People also say, Juliana, you have autism. Does that mean that you have commitment issues and you're unable to hold down a full-time job? That's not true. My commitment issues and my job issues has nothing to do with my autism. I'm just a shitty person. I was an accountant. I quit. I hated it. It's so boring. Yes, I'm an Asian autistic person who hates maths. People tell me that, Juliana, you have autism. You cannot drive. That's not true. I'm a very conservative driver. My maximum speed limit is only 50 miles per hour on the oncoming lane. Even better, I'm actually an Uber driver back home in Asian Detroit. Don't worry, the power window to my car works. Uber sent a message to my passengers informing them that I'm disabled. I appreciate them for doing that, but they did not state what kind of disability I have. Because of that, every time I drive up to my passengers, they will cancel on me when they see me in sunglasses. Which means they think I'm blind. Thank you.
Woo! Give it up for Juliana.